Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Kaz and I'm a channeler and a healer. In today's video we are going to ask what is coming in for the next 2 months. I'm filming this for May 2026, however you can watch it anytime. It'll be a timeless reading and the messages will still apply. I hope you're all doing well. I have 3 piles to choose from today: a green pile, an orange pile and a white pile. You can go ahead and make your selection. If you need more time, you can pause the video. I'll pop the timestamps in the description box and also on the video chapters so you can go directly to your reading. I'll see you there. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the green pile. I'm just going to pick up the first crystal so I can channel a message. Okay, what's coming in for you in the next couple of months? I see smiles all around. Something really good is coming. I just feel so happy. It may be a change in perception. Maybe you've been a bit sad or a bit down and your mood's going to pick up. But I feel really happy, it's like spring has sprung. That's the energy I'm getting. Just depending on where you are in the world, it may or may not be spring, but I feel spring has sprung. Like there's a new energy, a new step forward, and a rebirth in life. This is very, very positive. And it's like you're looking at things with such a higher vision and such a more optimistic outlook. So you may have been manifesting more optimism or better things in your life. You may have been nurturing yourself with some herbs or vitamins or something like that, and it's picked your energy up. You may have come across some sort of practice that helps you vibrate at a higher frequency. You may have just stepped into a new relationship or a new job that you're really happy at. Whatever it is, there's a lot of new around this, and it's like there's new growth, there's new opportunities, there's new happiness. Very, very, very positive. I'm smiling as I'm saying this because it feels so lovely. Very, very happy. It may even be a turn of events is what I was getting there. So it might be a happy turn of events. Maybe you haven't done anything but something's coming towards you because it's destined to come in, or something's coming towards you because you've worked through all the karma that you had to. And now it's time for new opportunities, a new season for you, and a happy growing season. I feel like you've probably already planted some of the seeds, but now you're starting to see the growth from those seeds, and you're starting to see the opportunities coming towards you, whereas in the past there may not have been many, or they were few and far between. Very positive. What a great start, pile 1. Okay, let's choose this one. Dynamic is what I'm hearing. You are going to feel very dynamic. So I'm getting that sense of whatever you touch turns to gold. So that Midas touch. You're very dynamic. Your energy's dynamic. So you may be inspiring other people as well with this. And yeah, just so much optimism here. This is carrying over from this crystal. It's the same sort of energy. Dynamic. And look, this can lead all over the place. So I'm not actually getting any direct sort of tangible things with the last 2 crystals, because it's an energy, it's a feeling. And who doesn't want to feel happier and more optimistic about life? I mean, it's a great space to be in. I'm hearing over as well, so be careful of overindulgence in this phase, because you may be feeling that you can do anything, and that's fantastic. But you may burn yourself out a little bit if you overextend yourself in any sort of way. However, your ideas, your thoughts, your creations are going to be bigger. Okay, so there's a dynamic energy to that. It's a real push forward and a real zest for life, a real get up and go. So, yeah, you can take that the opposite way and think, well, I really enjoyed that huge meal, I'm going to have another one. Or I really enjoyed that glass of wine, I'm going to have another one. So just be careful of that energy too. It is just a little bit, you can sort of skate that fine line between being perfectly in balance and just tipping yourself over a little bit. But dynamic energy is what I'm getting, so a lot of energy. So you may feel like you're zipping around, and so that may be the I'm getting like a zipping around energy. So maybe you just need to watch yourself when you're driving in your car as well. Just because of that over energy, you might go over the limit as far as speeding goes. But I just get, it's such a joyous energy. And if you do overindulge in any area, I think you just go, oh well, and take it on the chin type of thing, and just go, I'm just going to get on with the next thing here. I've stepped over that boundary now. I know not to do it, so I won't, and I'll just keep going. So it's a real happy-go-lucky, spirited energy with that. Let's go with the third crystal here. I'm hearing the term reflux here. So, I mean, the first thing that springs to mind is a bit of acid reflux. But I feel like it's meant in another way. Let me just see if I can get to this energy here. I'm hearing refund as well. Reflux, refund. Reflux, refund. Okay, so what I'm getting with this is if you have lost out on something, or if you had an opportunity and didn't take it, or if you had to give up something in some sort of sacrifice to get something else, I feel whatever it is coming back. So the term reflux, when it's used for digestion, is you're basically putting something in and then something comes back up. So it may not be the same thing that you gave up or didn't take the opportunity for, but it's along the same lines. So in a lot of cases, because it's such a positive dynamic reading, I feel like whatever it is, it's going to be better, like almost 10 times better than what you had before, or what opportunity it was that you gave up. There's such, again, this energy of springtime is really coming into this. There's so much new growth in your life. It's very, very, very positive. Wow. And I'm hearing reflush as well, reflush. So there's a new flush on life, a new flush of growth. Yeah, it's almost like a rerun of something, but on a much higher level and with a lot more positivity attached to it. Oh gosh, group 1, I hope I choose this one when I do my editing. It's such a positive group. Congratulations, you're going to have a fantastic couple of months. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please give me a thumbs up and I'll see you in my next one. Group 2, welcome to your reading. I'm just going to pick up your first crystal so I can channel through it and ask the question, what's coming to you in the next couple of months? I'm hearing stirrings and longings. So what you might find happening is that you're starting to look forward to things. Maybe you've had a period of stagnancy where everything has just been hard for you, and it may not be just you, it may be people surrounding you as well. Maybe you've been in a loop of, the term I'm hearing is pessimism, and it's time to want more for yourself, and you may find yourself thinking that. You may get out of bed and think, is this all there is? And so there's that stirring of, it's time to want more for yourself and time to think about creating that for yourself. Maybe you've been in a job for a long time and you've got no passion for it anymore. Maybe your group of friends do the same things over and over and you're starting to think, maybe I'd like to go and do this instead. So there is starting to be an inkling here of, what if I stepped out of my comfort zone? What if I tried something new? And maybe you haven't had the energy for that before. And now the energy is coming in and it's starting to stir something within you, something that's been asleep for a long time. And it may be creativity, it may be passion, it may be exploration, it can be anything, but it's starting to creep in. That's lovely. Crystal 2. Yeah, I'm getting the sense of enjoyment here. So there's something that you are going to enjoy in this next couple of months, and it's something a little bit unexpected. So there may be something coming in, and it doesn't have to be in the material world. It could be a feeling, it could be a thought, it could be something that is gifted to you, that just picks up your spirit. So it might be that someone sends you a bunch of flowers, or you know, you're out walking and you find some money on the ground. Like, it's almost like this is going to inspire you and give you a bit of hope, and to allow yourself to enjoy something. So maybe you're thinking, oh gosh, you know, my budget is quite tough at the moment and I don't really have time. I can't really extend to a cup of coffee from that lovely cafe down there that I like. And then you find $10 on the ground, and that's enough to buy your coffee, so you really enjoy it and you savour it. So it's that sense. It's not on a huge scale, but it's something that's going to come in that's really, really pleasing for you. And you'll be thinking, oh gosh, yeah, I haven't lost faith in the world. I really feel like there's some promise there. I'm also getting like a strong sense of children here with this. So there may be that maybe your child makes something for you at school and you just feel so touched by it. Or your child says something so lovely to you and so meaningful that you're really touched by it, and you enjoy some really lovely quality time together. Yeah, it's almost like the simple things in life is what I'm getting with this. Like it's kind of a level of enjoyment that doesn't have to be with these great big highs or lows in life. It's the simple everyday things that really help you to feel centered and grateful. Crystal 3. Oh, I'm hearing the term self-employment. So if any of you have been thinking about turning to self-employment, if you're not already self-employed, this may be the universe's little nudge for you, just to say, yeah, this is something that you can think about and start running with. Now, you might need to start small and do it as a bit of a side hustle, or maybe if you do work full-time, drop one day a week and work this into your schedule, so you're working your business one day a week. I'm getting the feeling here that if you want to go this way, they don't want you overworking, because you may already feel really, really exhausted from what you're currently doing, and there's a sense of give something up because you'll start something new, and this will be a level of enjoyment for you for like one day a week or something like that. Where if you really want to be self-employed, you will have to make some sort of sacrifice, is what I'm getting. And it may be just giving up one day a week of your regular job so that you can start your new job. Or you might, go ahead and set up the business ready to roll, so that you've got the finances to do that while you're still working full-time, and then give up one day a week so you can actually work that business when it's all set up. So I feel like there does need to be a little bit of a sacrifice made there, but the caution is don't get yourself worn out, because what you will end up giving up first is your self-employment. Now, if you're already self-employed, I feel like there's going to be some gains in that. So if you have been struggling to get new customers or new business, or just to keep the business afloat, there is some positivity around that, some positive energy that you can harness. And it may be that you need to do some research and do things a little bit differently to the way you have been doing it. And just, I hear the word pivot, but they're saying not pivot. So it's like, let's say that you're on a straight path and you might just want to turn it 5 degrees so that you're just doing what you're doing. However, you're just changing something slightly. And that will bring you the prosperity that you long for. And you might see it in little degrees at first, and over time it'll grow, it'll snowball. Okay, pile 2, I hope you enjoyed that reading. Thank you so much for watching. I'd appreciate a thumbs up or a comment in the comments box, and I will see you in my next reading. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. You may not be able to see your crystals very well because they are white against the white background, but there you go. I'm going to pick up the first one here so I can channel through it. Greetings is what I'm hearing. Oh, that's the term that I get when I start channeling Ascended Masters. So this is interesting. Okay, I feel like for some of you who don't feel psychic at all, your psychic gifts are coming online. And this may be something completely new to you, or if you've already got some gifts and talents that you've already been working with, they're going to get much larger and much clearer, so clearer messages. You're going to be spot on with whatever you're giving to people or yourself as far as messages go. You're really going to be tuning in. So it's like your antenna picking up more. And I'm getting it's really far afield. So let's say that you live in Australia. You might be picking up on stuff that's going on the other side of the world or in other parts of the universe. Like the messages may be coming from other places. If that's something you've always wanted to do, fantastic, congratulations. If this is completely new to you, please don't be scared. It's always good to start with spiritual hygiene and ways of protecting yourself and conserving your energy and slowing down the energy. Sometimes when things start to come in, they come in thick and fast and it's hard to control and harness. So you might like to do some research into that if that is new for you, so that you can find the best ways for you to learn how to harness the energy. You might get quite sleepy with this as well. For some of you, these messages will come in overnight in your dreams. So I'm feeling a little bit tired now, so you might find that this type of work is quite draining at first until your body adjusts. And to help that, obviously spend time in nature, put in nourishing fluids and food, and look after yourself. Yeah, lovely energy though. Okay, let's have a look at this one here. What are we getting? I heard the term forthright. So you may have to be forthright with someone, or they may be forthright with you. Now I'm feeling for a lot of you, this is being forthright with someone. So you may need to speak your truth. And often when you start off in a spiritual journey, this is something that comes through. Now with this, I think this isn't about projecting your stuff onto others and saying you made me feel this, you made me feel that, because that's projection. What I'm getting about this forthright is you might start talking about these gifts that you've got, and maybe, you know, you've been too scared. Maybe you've been too scared to do that in the past, or you know, you are opening up to other people and starting to trust them a bit more and speaking honestly about what you're thinking and feeling. Some of you may, I'm hearing the term in servitude to others. So that could mean that literally you're working for someone and they take a lot of your energy, or you give out a lot of your energy to others for little recompense. So you're over-giving here. So that is something that probably would need to be looked at. especially if you've got these messages coming in, because it's going to take a fair bit of your energy. So you might just need to do an assessment on where your resources are going. So where is my time, energy and money going? And, you know, be forthright with people and say, look, I really need my energy for myself now, so I can't do X, Y and Z for you at the moment, but maybe in the future I'll be able to help you. So that's why I'm getting that real forthright of sort of saying what you can and can't do for other people. Or maybe you've got a boss who just wants more and more and more out of you, and you may need to go to them and say, look, I'm struggling with the workload. I need some assistance here, or I need less work shoved onto me. Because I feel like stuff is being piled onto you. Maybe you're working with people who are giving you their stuff to do. So you do need to be forthright about it to someone in that situation. Pile 3, I'm feeling a holiday here. How lovely. Like I'm feeling a calming sort of holiday. And it's not just I don't feel this is a staycation. I feel like you're leaving your home to go somewhere else so that you can experience something from a different perspective. And if you aren't doing it in the next couple of months, you may be booking it in the next couple of months. If you haven't booked anything or thought about this at all, here's the universe telling you it's time for a holiday. And I'm getting the term seasons with this. So it may be, let's say that you're in sort of a cold season now, you'll be going to a warm season. Or if you're in a warm season, you'll be going to a cooler season. So it's like there's a change in seasons. And yeah, I feel like it's very positive. And it's just what you need. Just what you need. So if you haven't been considering anything, consider it. And for some of you, this may even be a holiday by yourself. And it might be that you just need some time out from people, especially if you've got a very hectic life. You may just need to decompress by going somewhere by yourself. So you're not even, you choose who you can talk to then. You choose who you have to interact with. You might need some alone time. Some of you might be in a personal year 1 or 7 here and need some alone time to process some things and just to be in your energy to help recalibrate you back to where you want to be. But I feel really positive about this. Like I feel, I'm hearing the term sunny, and I feel sort of happy and content and glad that I did it. Like it's almost like it was just what you needed. Even as you're sort of heading home, you are still feeling grateful, and it's not like, oh gosh, I have to get back to work. It's like, oh, I'm going home now. I'm looking forward to, seeing my home and, going back to work. It's almost like a renewal of your energy. So that's lovely. There you have it, Group 3. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one.